All right, time now for Ask Halftime, where the traders answer your questions. Thank you for sending them in. First up from Rad in Dallas. A lot of Rads. Rite Aid, Rad. Hi, Jim. Is it too late to buy Northrop Grumman?
No, absolutely. This is a good time to buy Northrop Grumman because it's been consolidating for the last 6 months. Really hasn't gone anywhere. The price to earnings forward PE multiple is now 15, which is a very attractive price to enter. But more importantly, with the creation of the Space Force and the general emphasis on satellites, missiles, surveillance in today's military, Northrop Grumman supplies all the products where growth in military spending is going to pick up. This is a great name to own.
Great name to own. All right, and I petition every time we say Space Force, we have to go Space Force. All right, next up, Carrie. Veronica in Chattanooga, Tennessee, wants to know your thoughts on American Waterworks.
Okay, so Veronica, we have owned American Waterworks for years. It's a great utility. It sells for 33 times earnings, and we trimmed our position because we thought it was getting a little pricey. They've confirmed that they'll have 5 to 8% earnings growth over the next 5 years, which I think are 7 to 10% earnings growth over the next 5 years. There might be a better entry point. We like it, perhaps establish a half position, and then if the stock comes in a little bit, you can buy some more.
Okay, there you go. For Pete, Frank in Pewaukee, Wisconsin, actually know where that is, asks, Is it better to invest in GDX, the gold miner ETF, versus GLD, the gold ETF?
I right now would lean towards the GDX, Brian, because I think it's got some catch-up to make. We see this all the time. You see it all the time in the space that you always love to look at, which is oil. As oil moves to the upside, the stocks will start to move along eventually, right? But usually, if that starts to pull back, they're going to pull back. I think a lot of the time, when we look at something like gold to GLD right now, and you go back to 2012, this was trading 170. It's now approximately 142. The GDX is half of what it was when you look back in time. I think there's a lot of room to make up for GDX to the upside, so I'd rather be there.
Okay, good stuff there. And finally for John, KG in Houston wants to know, is Square, SQ, a buy, hold, or sell at this price?
All right. I'll give a little bit of good and a little bit of bad. The good is I bought it last December on those lows and held it. The bad news is I added to it as it ran from 52 or thereabouts to 75. I added to it at 75. You know what they say about pigs getting slaughtered? Oh, well, I got slaughtered on that one. It pulled back into the 60s, Brian. I reloaded. Got back in more aggressively there. It hasn't moved up much from there. Still in the 60s right here. We've got upside call buying that we've had several weeks ago in this name. I would hold it. I think the thing that works against you is that Jack Dorsey, who runs both Twitter and Square, is over in Africa for X amount of time, you know, whether it's 3 months, 4 months, however long he's going to be over there. And this one needs leadership. Hopefully the people that he's put in charge can do just that, Brian, because this could be on the same track that PayPal's on, and that one's on a tear.
I think it's hogs.
This one has not done that.
Hogs get fed, pigs get slaughtered, I believe is how it goes.